I'm Ed Dranch from the 7 News I-Team. We are more than a month into this government shutdown, and with Western New Yorkers losing SNAP benefits and lawmakers pointing fingers at one another while still getting paid, I wanted to know how they're earning their money and what they're doing for you while the government is shut down. I reached out to Western New York's congressional delegation, Democrat Tim Kennedy, Republican Nick Langworthy, and Republican Claudia Tenney to see if they'd release their calendars for the month of October so we could see for ourselves what they were doing while so many of you were voicing your worries to us about the government being shut down. Congressman Tim Kennedy was the only lawmaker to release any information, sending me a daily list of meetings, interviews, and appearances in both Buffalo and Washington between October 1st and the 29th. Congressman Nick Langworthy outright refused to release his calendar because he says congressional lawmakers are not subject to the Freedom of Information Act and, quote, will not be producing the documents requested. Tenney's office never even responded, but I did speak with State Senator Rob Ort, a Republican, asking what he wants to see from his colleagues on the federal level. Should they be more transparent in releasing their schedules, in letting Western New Yorkers know what they're doing for them on the ground while the government's shut down?
I believe that these three members of Congress are probably extremely busy, and I don't think there's anyone who's like got their feet up at home while the government is shut down. But these kinds of calls are going to grow the longer it is closed, right? These are the kinds of pressure points people are going to start saying, well, what are you doing? What are you doing for my tax dollars because I'm not getting my benefit?
Ort told me he really doesn't care if they're working 24/7. He just wants the job to get done. He says this is why Western New Yorkers have such a negative perception of government. The most recent Gallup poll from mid-October shows just 15% of Americans approve of Congress. For the 7 News I-Team, I'm Ed Dranch.